Hello gamers, we are already in the winners finals of the Lightning tournament, and in the blue color this is Matador, playing as Freyr. On the other side of Mediterranean, playing as Gaia, we've got ourselves a Looki. Lightning is the game mode where everything goes super fast, that's why they already have a dock. Everything is 5x speed, except movement and fighting. So yeah, the gather rates, the training speeds, everything's 5x. Should be pretty sick. Right now, these citizens gather at 7.87 per second from the Gaia trees. They're gonna chop them down in no time. And then we should be looking at naval fighting quite early on. But with our Freyr player seemingly getting ahead of the curve, and we'll be able to advance very shortly already to the next age. Can our Gaia player do the same? It looks like pretty equal. Yeah, in fact, our Gaia player is a little bit faster with Oceanus. All the upgrades are coming in as well from the Economic Guild. And triple pumped navies will be a thing. There goes the classical age. We've got our free servant, of course. Bosa already on the way. It's just 1 minute 40, man. Insane. Ooh. I think Matador figured out that there's gonna be those. How did he know that? Such a good opener to go with the Trekkie here. Kind of lucky as well. Will Looki be able to answer this with arrow ships? It'll be very important to stay popped, of course. Okay, there come the biremes. They will be tearing up these Trekkie in no time. All the siege ships are dead, except the one. Armory is coming in already. We've got Looki already going up to Feya. Oh my goodness. Eager is coming in as well, so we really didn't spend much time in the classical age at all, as the income just completely outscales the production. But that is a huge fleet for Matador. We're gonna have a Kraken, we're gonna have a Nereid. Technically the Nereid should be able to beat the Kraken, especially if there's several of them. But you're gonna have really good targets in there. Is she already dead? Wait, she's idle. Oh, okay. The Kraken's gonna wreck for a little while, that's for sure. Such a good tank as well, but the Nereid is getting on top of it and giving it the shark attack. It's going down. There's another. Second TC for a Gaia player is already done. It looks to me that Matador is just completely outscaling, economically speaking. The fishing ship upgrades done, the armory upgrades are getting finished as well. So these ships are now quite well armored. Bireme's dead, and it looks to me that Matador is just completely taking over the seas. It's gonna have to be a full land switch. 2 trees are already down. We've got all the dryads out. Let's see if there's gonna be any more. Looki's gonna be trying to head to the Mythic Age, but right now doesn't have food income whatsoever. Although with Gaia, moving on into farming wouldn't be the hardest thing. But in the game mode where you got 50 population max in citizens, then not having the fishing ships is a pretty big problem. It's a 15, more than 15 limit, 16 fishing ships. Is that... Could he make more, actually? He could make more. Wonder if the limit is like 20 or something like that.
Skipan.
Atlas coming in. Let's see what Looki can do with the big suck. It's his only chance to make a comeback happen. Because, yeah, this is looking pretty bad right now. Especially with Matador essentially doubling his population. Of course, Matador will have to eventually delete these ships in order to get the land army. But he does have all the TCs up and running. He's mythic himself through Vidar. He's getting all the upgrades going, including the levy tech. I guess Looki is finally getting a little bit of progress with farming. Where is he with the upgrades? He's already got flood control done, so that's as good as it gets. Of course, hero citizens will be doing the work a little bit faster, but is it really worth it to go for it when you don't have theft of fire to improve them? Maybe not. Fanatics will be the name of the game. These units are so out of position. They really won't be able to do much damage, and Matador just goes to the other side. That's pretty smart, actually. He's got Feast of Renown. All the hill forts and town centers are gathering 5 food per second. He's got 10,000 food in the bank. Doesn't know what to do with it at this point. Maybe later he will sell it and just make a wonder. We'll see. The Norse army is a little bit overwhelmed by the firepower from all these palaces, however. He's gonna be throwing in the Fenrir. It's killed all the villagers just now. We're following up with the big suck. There's not many units actually to pull in, and Looki is gonna donate his own units to the pool. Wipes the wall, hurts the buildings, but doesn't destroy anything. This TC remains dead, and the game is frozen. Oh no. Oh no. Well, I have no idea what's gonna happen. Let's see if they're... It's a Matador victory, but we can't see the end. That's stupid. Welcome, welcome. We've got our gamer in the blue color, Matador. He's leading the score 1-0. And on the other side, this is a Looki playing as 4. I think we should swap the sides, shouldn't we? Yeah, that's better. Sides swap. There we go. All right, so empowerment is affecting all the drop-offs as usual, so that's not particularly better than lightning, but the base gather rate of the monument is better, so in that sense it does affect them more. Priest is out there scouting a little bit. And we're gonna have a really quickly built temple. Actually, Ra seems insane. He's basically ready to go to the next stage. What is going on? Wow. Already going at bust. That is way faster than 4 is. And from here, you can just transition pretty much immediately to farming and just press rain. Already 21 favor. I think recasts of rain cost 30. Wow. It should be easy to permanently rain then. It lasts 45 seconds. Recast is 90. So is the recharge just gonna be... Yeah, it's way faster then. Okay. You can permanently rain. Forever. With Ra. So why bother with berries, right? Just rain, it's faster. Gather rates, and all you have to spend is favor. Well, and a little bit of gold on the farms, of course. Then again, the berry bushes are gone very quickly. Already going up to the heroic age through Sekhmet. Yeah, Matador hasn't picked up on this yet, but maybe he will later. Here comes the spearman. There are a bunch of throwing axes here for our Norse player. With the heroic age being still a few moments out. Bragi is gonna be the pick. And we're gonna see some bone bow chariots. Okay, here come the farms, gamers. Let's do this. We're gonna swap to gold over there. Wait, everyone's out of position. The spearmen are actually causing a lot of issues. Picking off several units here, but I think Matador is gonna want to leave. Okay, let's see that rain. No? No rain. Here come the chariots. They have 22 range already. Bombo is in. Ah, that monument is not impacted just yet. Farms are all done. Plow is in. Sacred Cats is in. So farm gather rates will be insane the moment he presses the button. There's a quick hill fort. And of course, Flaming Weapons is going to force our raw players to run. Norse army performing pretty well here. A little bit more population in general than Matador does, but I mean, as soon as he's fighting the Axemen, it's gonna be ugly for those berserks. Still some time left on his flaming weapons, but meanwhile the chariots are heavy. They have gotten some of the armory upgrades themselves. And Looki hasn't actually done with the bronze upgrades just yet. No rain. Oh no. Well, there's a lot happening in this game mode, so... Oh, we do have rain, The gather rate is 8 per second. Oh my god. Look at this food just going insane. As far as the cooldown goes, it's ready to go again. Just 10 seconds in. Oh my god. Cherry is doing such a good job here, and Matador is really good at microing them as well. So even though there's Postcard out on the map, they're not that much faster that they can easily catch up. So, you know, good kiting on these things, plus a decent front line will keep them safe. Axemen are so good against the Norse army anyway. He could just wedge himself in between buildings, making the approach very difficult. Now the chariots are picking up throwing axes. Very difficult life right here for Looki, especially without any cavalry in play. Or very little cavalry at least. His mythic age is still ages away as well. He's getting the extra town centers up and running, which is nice to see, however. Maybe 9 farmers are not enough. Second flaming weapons, we've got supporting healing spring as well. It doesn't seem the healing rate is sped up as much. This looks normal too. 3 hit points per second. Yeah, that's not what we're seeing here. Chariots are getting picked up a little bit now, but we're getting the elephant front line. We are getting a lot of heavy axemen to support this. As long as the chariots just keep backing off, I think Matador will be able to have a pretty good fight here. But hey, Looki is definitely gaining some momentum. He's got the population now. He's destroying that Migdor stronghold over there. And the repair rates are also wonkers. Portable ram working on this one. Despite everything, this is still not enough. Crazy. $50 villagers are reached for pretty much both players. And here comes Tyr. Oh, I think repair rates are buffed in Lightning. That's why this Migdol didn't get hurt. Alright. Here we go with the Fimbulwinter Wolves. Of course, the Citadel Center is buffed, so it's going to be able to pick them off pretty quickly. Not causing too many issues at all. Here, it forced the garrison. I guess a lot of the villagers are going down to this. And Looki actually wins the game with that. Very cool. Bit of a strange moment to resign because populations are still looking equal, but I guess Matador was just a little bit frustrated with this and he was nowhere near Mythic. I really think he needed to spam that rain out. Just back to back to back to back. That would have helped a lot, but yeah, Looki did outgather him by quite a bit. Would it make up for this? Maybe not. It would certainly help though. He had the favor. Alright, gamers. We got ourselves a game number 2. And in the blue color, this is Matador. Need to flip the scoreboard for him. He's playing as Hades. And on the other side, in the red, this is our Poseidon player, Looki. So, we've seen in this Lightning tournament before how this goes. Greek makes Plenty Vault. Plenty Vault makes you rich. Then you put all the villagers on favor and make more Plenty Vault to be more rich. Yes. But the question is, when you go for Hermes, can you just cease fire forever? I think it might be possible. We'll have to see what the exact cooldown is on ceasefire. I don't remember it. But here comes the research. It's going to be done very quickly as usual. Theseus just trains in 1 second. Holy crap. Okay, the cooldown is 240, but you divide that by 5, right? I think. Which is 48 seconds. It doesn't last 48 seconds, so you don't get like permanent peace, but if you both are Greek, you could technically throw the game mode and just never fight. Although eventually the cost scales very high. There is that aspect. Got a quick second town center grab from Looki. He's playing it like standard. Gonna be attacked by some hoplites maybe. And Matador's already double pumping them. The tree's already gone? No. That would be crazy. But yeah, he's pumping these hoplites very hard. And although he's Hades, he still has Athena, right? He still has the restoration, he still has the unique upgrades with Sarissa and Aegis Shield. Don't be met with archers, however, so very interesting there. Oh! Love that guy. It's so funny. Bunch of shades coming in, but really Matador isn't doing anything too crazy other than just making hoplites and getting their upgrades. You could be dodging a lot of the shots, of course, from the town center. You will have restoration available, but the town center should be possible to save with sorry, not sentinel, but repairing and just ceasefire and bringing the archers here. Should be no issue at all. Remember, lightning also boosts the repair speeds, so this will be back up to full health in no time. So not if the villagers choose to use the kitchen knives. Already a good number of extra villagers here for our Poseidon player. So losing a handful is not the end of the world, but ideally you'd want them working, not fighting. And there goes the ceasefire to make sure he's secure. Are we gonna see a heroic age from either player? Probably not anytime soon. This might be a difficult situation to be in for a while. That is a lot of hoplites, although the archers might be able to just deal with it. Can we see maybe medium archers? When you have this many, 24, you definitely want to get medium. It's already worth considering at 10, 11, something like that. Hoplites, because you upgrade 2 stats. Instead of actually making an extra unit. Ooh, the boys and the girls. There we go. Restoration is coming in. The villagers definitely need to run. But the Toxotes are high enough in number that they can just out DPS this. Medium cavalry is coming in, and that will certainly help a lot in this fight. They have pretty high pierce armor, and they'll be able to do at least a little bit of damage, allowing the hoplites to also close the distance. Another ceasefire is going to be used here, but Matador will have a additional restoration ready to go momentarily. He's got his second town center now as well. He's up to 50 villagers. He's getting to the heroic age if he wants to. He's got a market ready to go for that as well. So should be happening in no time at all. Well, he does need the gold first. It's on the second gold mine as well as the third and the fourth one, spreading the villagers out to each and every one to make sure that when they run out, he doesn't completely lose gold income. It's very smart actually. And even though the Toxotes have a great positioning here, the Hippicons are just a little, Hippeas are a little bit too good, and they can just take this like a champ, and they mow down every single Toxotes here for Looki. I'm not sure there's a way out of this, and he is going to resign. Brutal. This Matador guy is pretty strong, isn't he? He's up 2-1 now. He needs one more to move into the grand finals. Ladies and gentlemen, it is game number 4 already in the series. And in the blue color, this is Matador playing as Oranos. His opponent on the other side, Looki, playing as the red Odin. Let's flip the scoreboard. There we go. Never know how you're gonna load in with that. A great hunt has been used, and giraffes are getting eaten up already. They disappear very quick. 5.22 gather rate from these villagers, so he'll be up to his requirements in no time to go to the classical age. I'll be curious how Oranos goes about this, because yeah, you can make use of your sky passages, but other than that, you don't have a huge amount of bonuses for this. I guess you can just go Mass Murmillo here and get their bleeding thing. Heimdall, interesting. Is he gonna go Heimdall Towers? The double longhouse is coming in already. And the Great Hall, of course. It's exactly as predicted. We got Bite of the Shark already researched, and Mass Murmillo is about to happen. Mostly berserks for the moment. Is Looki going to add some throwing axes here, or is it just going to be berserks? Granted, they're pretty good, especially if you upgrade Tamask for them. They'll be gaining some attack speed. And Matador already is shifting over to farms. He doesn't want to walk the villagers too far. Granted, you do have access to Sky Passage. You could use Sky Passage to transport yourself between hunting spots. Maybe that's okay. Wow, that running speed is insane. And Harry are just so good, but the bleeding does stack on them. So technically you don't super need a hero here. You want to take out the myth units. And Looki's army is getting absolutely destroyed. He did need those throwing axemen earlier. Carnivora is gonna chomp away at these units a little bit as well. But now there's so many throwing axes. I don't think the Murmillo can quite take that. Although they are Giga Chads. That was a little bit much. Ultimately, Matador has to get back a little bit. And wait for some better tech, like switching into Contarius would be pretty smart, I would say. In the meantime, he can just print out a handful of Pyro Ballista. That should deal reasonably well with throwing axes. And of course, we got very quick cooldowns on these powers. Shockwave changes everything apparently, as do the Free Caladrium with their healing powers. And the next Shockwave is basically ready to go. He's got a million favor. Okay, Shockwave is insane. It's actually so fast to come back. It's less than 30 seconds. That's nuts. Oh, with the addition of Contarius, it will be a lot easier to take on the Norse army. They're themselves still in the classical age. And Looki doesn't have Heroic queued up because he is pretty far away actually in terms of resources. Scali's gonna be the pick. No Sky Passages so far. And man, if Matador can get this much favor from just 5 oracles, imagine what he could do with more of them. 0.41 per second per oracle. If you place it perfectly. Frost Giant gets absolutely deleted. Again, no hero required for this. Throwing axemen are pretty high in number. I do wonder where we're gonna get Contarius, if at all. They're being made now. Arcus are being made. Shockwave has done great there. And we'll be back in 20 seconds or so. But meanwhile, the Murmillo are getting owned. It's a good trade still for Matador, but is it good enough is the real question. With the Contarius added in, of course, they can last a little bit longer here. But Frost comes in to end the fighting for at least a moment. Matador has a second TC. He's got the 50 population and civilians. And he's got 1 million resources apparently, so he's going for the next age. Choice is going to be Hecate, and back-to-back Tartarian gates are not out of the question here. Has he pre-queued this? Why isn't it going? He doesn't have a palace, does he? Oh, he forgot the palace. Right. Man, he's so rich right now. Okay, there comes Hecate. She will be basically finished up by the time the Frost expires. We do have another Shockwave available right away. And the Norse army is just melting down. What is going on? These Murmillo are nuts. The Carrying Gate is ready to go. And it's an absolute game changer in this current situation. Getting rid of houses, the temple, and adding in the spawns. Matador is going to be victorious, moving into the grand finals right away. Man, Oranos looks good with the extra favor on those oracles. Getting you so much favor and just able to use Shockwave in every single fight. Maybe even multiple times in single fights. Add in Carnivora, add in Chaos, actually. I would say go Chaos instead of Feya. It doesn't seem stoppable. Orano's best god? We want to thank our MetaPlace website subscribers. Your contribution helps us keep the project sustainable. As we reach higher subscription goals, you are helping us cover more and more behind-the-scenes costs, such as video editing. Check out our subscription page using the link in the description, and remember to collect your perks. We will see you the next time.